Be no shopping day. How's it going? How's it feel to not go out and buy unnecessary stuff? Have you had time to reflect? Have you thought about, wow, I didn't spend any money today, and in retrospect, my life hasn't changed? Have you thought about how is it do I get on a regular schedule of buying my groceries, buying gas on certain days that they're probably clothes that you actually don't need? Have you thought about how you sustain yourself? I'm doing something this year I never thought I'd do. I ordered big planters for my backyard and seeds. I haven't planted anything like that since I was a kid, living in my parents' home. And now I'm starting to remember how much fun that was to be able to grow my own garden. Am I suggesting that I'm about to go out here and buy a cow to slaughter every year or pigs or chickens? No, but I am being smarter about how I'm spending my money. And when I can do it myself, I'm doing it. I also got a book last week about a sewing book. My sister is laughing hysterically because I was the one in the house that was nothing to do with that sewing machine. And now I want to learn some basics, some things I can do at home and save myself some money. I have a walk-in closet that is packed with clothes. Do I need more clothes? No. Does it feel good sometimes when I've worked really hard to go out and spend that money? It does. But let's face it, we're at a point that we're at, there's a real threat against our families, against our housing, against the access to so many things that we have just gotten used to being there. Today should be one of those days that you're just really thinking about how to protect your family and your community. We are not blowing up the whole retail market by not shopping today, but I hope it's been a really great day of thought about what you really need, about how you should prepare your families for the crisis that's ahead. I mean, we're already talking about housing crisis that was already bad before that individual came into the White House, and now we're watching some markets where the bottom is falling out. Look at Florida. I mean, look at DC. Look at what's happening in those cities and states, especially that had federal government workers, as this man blows up their families by just letting them go indiscriminately. Put some money away. Every week, every 2 weeks, every month, whenever you get paid, take some cash and put it up for yourself. Put your money in savings. I'm not saying, don't invest in, your money in banks and all of that. I haven't gotten there yet, but it still won't hurt to have a little bit of cash on hand in case you need it. I know this sounds so heavy and serious, but I'm sure it felt that way to our grandparents when they were going through oppressive governmental changes as well. They just thought smart. Don't think about it as about what you can't do. Think about it as what you can do for yourself and your communities. So luxuriate in this day of keeping money in your account instead of putting it out places. And when you decide to go out again, think about where you're spending it. I am shopping so much less on Amazon. I go out there now, figure out what I want, and then I figure out if I really need it because it slows me down. Then I go directly to the source instead of sending it there. There are very few things I'm now starting to realize that I absolutely need within 2 days. Do I like to have them within 2 days? Yeah. Can I wait a week for a new set of headphones or a new? You better believe I can. So let's be thoughtful about how we shop. Let's be thoughtful about what this day felt like, not to spend unnecessary money. Let's start to look at those people who believe in us. When we think about where to spend our money, spend it with people who care about you. And that's where you should spend your money. So we can't come to complete economic stop because it wouldn't be good for any of us. But think about where your money is going and think about who's supporting you in your communities. And if they're not, hold on to your cash. Today shows you that you can do it. Keep encouraged.